Okay, this shouldn't take that long because this episode is the same thing as the prior episode, just a slightly different equation. Because on the Kama tribe, there's still more talk about voting out the attorneys, and I forgot to mention that in the last episode, Aubrey found a hidden immunity idol, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see if it really was a bad edit that Game Changers had for her, or if there really isn't that much to her, and the gameplay that was going on in Ron, which she says never happened, was lame enough that it made Aubrey seem like a better game changer. But seriously, Aubrey, your first season happened, okay? Thailand still happened, Redemption Island, Nicaragua, and supposedly next season, from what I've heard, still happened. Big Brothers 9 and 15 still happened, and supposedly the Amazing Race Family Edition, that still happened, okay? Just, come on. Nah, enough with saying that these things didn't happen. Then we've got the next little bit of Chicken Gate, as Dalton Ross and Jeff have dubbed it. Honestly, Wendy, just... what do you expect? Again, just this chick is hopeless, if you ask me. As War Dog said in the last episode, okay, you want to be vegetarian? Fine, but this is a group dynamic here, so we're going to eat the chicken. And next of all, if I get word that you've had meat one time, which is a teeny bit excessive, cutting you loose. Yeah. Because it's not easy to just simply become a vegetarian, alright? You gotta actually think about ways to substitute the nutritions that you're getting from other sources. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm not gonna eat meat or fish anymore, or if you're vegan, you also swear off dairy and a couple of other things. You actually have to think about it, and then there's tons of people who don't do the proper research and end up not getting the right amount of nutrients for it, and then lose a lot of their muscle. And I've heard that there's a few people who became vegan and their bones became more brittle. Right. So that chick's hopeless. Once again, I'm surprised that the first time we have a new tribe, the idol isn't even talked about. And like when Lauren walked away to throw up, I seriously thought that was her looking for an idol, but nah, she's throwing up. Just, these guys just cannot catch a break. And that's kind of sad. Because I was really hoping that getting rid of the fluff from that tribe would actually help them out, but nah, they were in last place for virtually all of the competition, and the times that they weren't, it was just a few seconds advantage. That was it. Right. What else is not to mention? No, so I think that just leaves the tribal council. I knew that it would come down to War Dog, and my thinking was, logically, he should vote out Lauren, but I noticed that although Lauren's not eating had been brought up a couple times, it seemed to be a little subtle, to be honest, and then especially due to the fact that Lauren only mentioned her idol in a confessional one time and never once discussed, maybe I should actually consider just leaving this idol with Wentworth. That seemed to tip me off. And then the music, as Jeff was pulling out the votes, it was way not somber enough to indicate that Lauren was gone. And then War Dog's expression, when it was down to just his vote, he was just like, bland expression. The moment I saw that, I knew it was Rick, because if he had voted Lauren, he would have been sad. He wasn't sad. Oh, he felt sad, but he didn't look it. So Rick goes, tad bit of a bummer because this guy did have potential. Granted, so do just about everybody this season, I think. But, yeah, I'm still sad, but I knew that he would definitely continue, because in his mind, he was like, oh yeah, can't wait for that burger, oh hey, I have a chance to stay here? Alright, and then he takes the torch and goes to Edge of Extinction, and even though everyone's saying, you are not in good graces here, he's like, yep, I know, I'm aware of this. Eventually, it's going to calm down over there, I think. Granted, I don't think he's got the ability that Chris does to go fishing and all that stuff, but I think Rick definitely has the work ethic. The tricky part is finding the niche, because now he won't have any helping hands and that kind of a thing. Okay, that was reasonably quick.